Say, man, you're in a privileged position right now. You're in a place to be. Matter of fact, a place to G with the one and only S&OOP. So what you gonna do now? Turn that shit up and let it bang.
Everybody that you fight is not your enemy.
Trenches.
And everybody that helps you is not your friend.
Free time. Nico Trenches, we train
And
online
that's what life
line. Getting sacks on quarterbacks, you know we live. When you kick that 45, keep your nose on the inside. Better punch some, keep your feet moving, dog. My 3 tech and 1 tech, they some real hogs. My DN 6'5", he ain't got no flaws. Good grades, good feet, man, he got it all. I said crazy, he'll snatch something. Real aggressive jump, said he trying to grab something. If the old don't shoot their hands, you better jab some. You better stab some. Or they snatch some. From the youth to the pros, we get it in. If you ain't watching film, you ain't trying to win. If you close the beat gap, then you gotta spin. If you get around the edge, then you gotta bend. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. Where the lineman at. Where the lineman at. D tackle, do your dance. D ends, do your dance. Center, do your dance. Guard, do your dance. Tackle, do your dance. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at. I'm in the trenches where the lineman at.
Fucking bet against me. Bet against me. Tell me it's not going to happen. Tell me it's going to fail. I love it. I love every minute of it.
Welcome, everybody. Bushleague Sports Episode 9. I'm your host, PKB. I hope you like the new intro tonight. We're rolling. We're absolutely ready to get buzzing here, give you all the Bush League takes tonight. We're live on X right now, test piloted something. You'll be able to come in there, chat with us live, give some in-game reactions if you're in there. And right now, request up. We'll get you on stage. We're going to use our power to mute you for a little bit, but when the time comes, we'll chat with you. But I'm just stoked to be here. We're going to get into all kinds of different stuff. A little bit of hockey at the end, maybe some UFC. As always, get to our NFL picks, recap last week, Friends Fantasy League, all kinds of stuff. I want to bring up my co-host, see how he's doing tonight. I'm ready to absolutely get buzzing. How you doing, Sleep? What's going on? You are live, baby.
Hey, what's going on, man? Looks like I'm a little delayed right now. I don't know if that's my camera or what. Am I coming through clear to you?
No, you came through super delayed. There was a super hold.
Right.
I was like, what's coming? Is he buzzing? What's happening? You were rolling fine in the test run.
Oh, no.
But you'll catch
dude,
up.
Dude, here's what's happened, man. I got too many tabs open, dude. I got too many tabs open with all the stuff I want to talk about, and I'm just going to have to close them out. I'm going to close those tabs out, and I'm just going to wing it, man. I'm winging it.
You got to play hard tonight, baby.
Yeah, we don't need them. We don't need them. It's Bush League here, so if we mess it up, we got an excuse. We're having fun. I'm happy to be here. Happy Thursday. It's been a couple weeks. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. This is the second or third time I've said that. How long has it been? Were we on this last week? I don't even remember.
I know we missed last week. Every time we miss 1 week, you miss me a ton.
I know I do. It's I missed the hair. Like, you were doing something earlier, had some bounce today. Yeah. Dude, I went no hat today. I wanted you to kind of see me for all of my goodness here. I got the new sassy deck behind me.
At least started with a bald comment, but I was like, I'll give it like 5 minutes and then you'll get one.
My trick is I just own it. I own the baldness right away, so nobody else can tear me down, man. Trimmed up the beard, trimmed up the hair.
Starting to lose a little bit on the top there, so it's like I know what you mean, but I still got a ton. I'm rolling. I'm all right. Also, too, for anyone, I was chatting about it in the Twitter space. You can head over to X or on Twitter and link into that. But we're third quarter the NFL game. Mark Andrews down early. He's out for the game. Didn't look that great, so he might not be coming back. Joe Burrow's looking emotional coming down the tunnel here in the second half. To me, what I seen, it looked like broken wrist. To me, I mean, it's something right in the hand or right in the wrist. It looked like it was pretty swollen pretty quick, and been there, done that before, know how that feels, know how that looks. and that's how that looked. It looked like it was doing that. Also, shouts to the new graphics, right? I mean, I worked my bag off. I hope everybody liked that intro. We got a coin rolling in the top, right above the beautiful Sassy deck in the corner. Shouts to Shredding Sassy. Shouts to Alien Friends for the IP. And of course, shouts to local weather. We're going to get into that a little bit. 45 cases delivered to your house. What do you like that? You like that? The token redemption kicks in. Oh, right there above it. Shouts to locals.
I'm gonna grab him. I'm gonna grab him mid show, mid space. Gonna crush him. We're gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna be honest. I've had the yellow, the mango, and I've had the orange, but I haven't tried the fruit punch yet. Saving that for the space. So that's probably the first one I'm gonna slam here as we're going, and as I get a little bit of cottonmouth talking about sports with you, we'll get that going.
Nice. I like it. Yeah, obviously. It's kind of what I thought. I expected the Baltimore Ravens to take this one tonight. We'll see how it goes. But no, I'm stoked. Have you tried them yet? Did you like the drinks? Are they good?
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Let me grab them down here, and we'll look at I want to look at the graphics a little bit more and show you what I see. But I mean, it's pretty sick. Give me a second here. Let's see if my cord reaches.
Yeah, no, I want to. Obviously give a big shout to local weather. I got the hat, the shirt. I hooked the guys up that were in the NFT community. I know I was a little some stuff the other day, but I all love their beauties. They've been pretty kind and generous the whole way through, and it's pretty cool to see that. Obviously, I'm up in Canada, so just logistically, legalities, you can't ship beverages, powders, different things like that over the border.
The light's not going to let it happen.
Depends. You just got to put like a shadow over it or something. You might be able to. You might. Oh no, it's not going to do it. There you go. Yeah, just cover. Okay, well, anyways, that's a tennis one. That's right. That's the yellow one. What flavor is that? What flavor is that first one?
Yeah, the yellow one's the mango passion fruit. Solid drink, solid sports drink. I'll tell you what, my favorite sports drink lately has been Body Armor. Body Armor does the strawberry banana that's it's phenomenal. It's the best I've had. Way better than Gatorade.
Yeah, I mean, no free plugs for Body Armor. You know, checks, but you know.
Give this some love. You didn't let me come in and say that the orange clementine here is better than the Body Armor. Where's the orange clementine here? It's like you're drinking orange juice. It's great, man. Obviously today I wasn't working out, so I'm excited to try them. I got some soccer games coming up here over the next couple of weeks. Got into an adult soccer league again. Took a few months off back in it. And I'm gonna have local weather, I think, at every match forward. But while we're here, let me crack open this fruit punch. I'll give you a live breakdown of the local weather fruit punch. By the way, it was an entertaining drop off with the UPS guy. He dropped off 9 boxes, and these boxes were probably like 2 feet by 3 feet by 2 feet. Maybe even bigger. 9 boxes. Each box had 5 cases in them. My wife's like, "You what? You said that they were bringing local weather to the house. You didn't say how much." Like, I felt so bad for this dude. This dude was like trying to get him off the truck. He was sweating. He was not having a good time. My wife's like, "You better give him a case of this local weather." So I was like, "Yeah, sure, for sure. Whatever's going to get you off my back here about all of this." I'm yelling right now. Like, she can probably hear me. Whatever's going to get you.
We like the emotion around here.
No, whatever you're gonna. I like whatever's gonna get her off my back about this. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, we'll give him a case. You know, hopefully it didn't have the $1 million ticket in there, but
someone posted it today, so it didn't get given away. Someone found it, so there you go. I don't know what it is of the gold 101, but I'm guessing it's probably like a lifetime supply of local weather, something pretty crazy like that. But someone pulled that, so it's pretty cool. I'm hoping we'll find a black one in one of those 45 cases. But obviously, if you don't mind shouting out the 3 flavors, maybe give them a quick plug for me so we can clip it for the boys later. That would be
love it, man.
So give us our first promo. We're going pro. I like the hockey one. It's my favorite.
Oh, dude, I don't have a hockey one.
Or sorry, skateboarding.
Yeah, hockey. So we got the fruit punch, man. This one's solid. Just tasted it. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a 10 times better than Gatorade on the fruit punch on all these flavors. Way more flavorful. And we got the fruit punch here.
Beauty.
Second one we have the mango passion fruit. That's a yellow can, the tennis racket. Dude, the art on the can is pretty cool, but the lettering, it's smooth.
I own the rarest token in the whole collection. Like, there's 14 101s, but I have the green one, which I just consider it's the rarest. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, there's 14 one of one, so they're all number one. But you got the coolest. You can just say you have the coolest one. All right, then the last one we got here is the orange clementine. The orange clementine. Now, this is my favorite sports drink of all time as of today. I think I have probably 300 of them. So maybe after 300, I might get sick of them. I might not. I might order 45 more cases. We'll find out.
I'm literally going to fly down there. So I'm going to come down, meet up with you next month in December. We're going to go to a Stars versus Red Wings game. And we're going to probably record a little video. I'm going to see if we can't. I can see how many I can fit in my snowboard bag and suitcase. I'm going to bring 2 empty bags. They're going to be like, what the hell is this guy up to? And I think I'm going to be able to get like 200-300 back. But regardless, I want to send a big shout to Local Weather, AJ and Gary Vaynerchuk behind that, Russell Wilson, Contenders, a whole bunch of other people behind that, Whitney Local. Everybody, they've just been pleasant. Even when I've been grumpy at times for delays or things like that, they've always ended up delivering it and coming through. So I really appreciate them, and pretty stoked to see 45 cases sitting in your house. They'll file 500-600 drinks. Pretty cool.
Did you pin that at the top of the space? Did you pin that at the top?
Yeah, I did. It's up in our Twitter space. If you go over there, you can check it out. There's a whole bunch of different stuff. There's a picture pinned up to the top there. I want to give a shout to Jacoby. Joined us up on stage. We'll be getting him in a little bit, maybe a live reaction. Maybe we'll do a little test run before we roll into it. Should we just do a quick roll up, quick hello, see if it's functioning? Let's see. Let's check it out. Bring him up. He's already up there. We'll see what he thinks about what we got rolling here. See what's going on. At the same time too, I'm going to pop up in the top right corner. You'll see a little barcode. You scan that, it'll take you right into our Discord. You'll be able to chat, hang out with me, no sleep any day, ask us fantasy questions, whatever you want, learn about fantasy sports, NFTs, local weather, their project Shredding Sassy. You just come in, you scan that, we'll be buzzing. But Jacoby, you want to say a quick hello? We want to see if we get you on air. We want to see if this works. See if we can see your mic activate. The great people tuning in will be able to hopefully see who's talking to us. What's going on, baby? We're live. We're like Sirius XM. We're basically our own. We're our own.
Yeah. Hey guys, long time watcher, listener, first time caller. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I love it. Long time listener, first time caller, baby. I love it. On my phone, I can see that you're unmuted. On the screen, I can't, but they can see. Oh, there it is. It popped in. We can see who's chatting. Nice. I like it. Look at us absolutely rolling here. Thanks for being our first ever guest live on air, Jacoby. That's worth something. I don't know what it's worth, but we'll make sure it's worthwhile. Who knows? Maybe we'll.
He needs a Bush League tee. Get him a Bush League tee. Maybe get him a wig. I feel like you should do Bush League TKB wigs. So get him one of those wigs. They probably make them. Yeah, for sure. You should do wigs in a Bush League hat. A Bush League hat with the wig sewn in, man. It's perfect. Perfect for every. I mean, every little kid's gonna want it as their Halloween costume. Give it a year. There's going to be a bunch of little TKBs running around with local weather hats and crazy bouncy mullets.
That's what we're going for, baby. We're going global. But sorry, Jacoby. My co-host maybe couldn't hear you coming through there. He's not on his phone. He's just sitting on the other side. We didn't mean to interrupt. We didn't mean to be rude. What the hell kind of Bush League take you got for us? We got a quick hot minute for you, and then we got to get into some stuff. We got important business.
Oh man, Bush League take. I don't know. Go Raiders. There we
Yeah,
go.
that's actually not the worst take, but we'll accept it.
It's not. The Raiders are 5-5. The Raiders. Oh, sorry, Jacoby. Man.
I'm now giving him hand signals so he knows when you're speaking, because I don't know if it's not coming through that loud on your end. You can't quite hear it. Here, I'll try to move my phone over by my mic. Can you hear it better now? Jacoby, give it a run.
It could just be me being quiet. I'll try to talk more louder here. I am in my car. I'm just on my way home right now. But yeah, no, Raiders, we're showing lots of promise. We fired our coach. I was stoked. I was giddy. I was jumping up and down. Best Halloween ever. So, I'm excited for our future here.
Nice. I love it. Obviously, too, just stoked to have you. You've been a big supporter of the Friends Fantasy League. Stoked to just be rolling with you, seeing you in the space, hanging out. I know our pal Rancho's coming up, but I just want to give some big love to all you sassies. You guys have been absolute beauties in the league, and I appreciate you guys' support every week and all that. Oh, I just see my pal Respecter pop there. Respecter, baby, we're live. We're going global right now, Bushleague Sports. We've been sidetracked from sports completely. We're just revolutionizing the internet. Live stream video. We got callers live on the show. Who even knows what's going on? We got coins spinning in the corner of the stream. Things are happening. All right. Well, Jacoby, we're going to give a quick hello to Rancho, see what he's up to. And then we got important business to do. We got things to get into. We're professionals. We got things to tell you guys. Rancho, what's happening? How you doing?
Yo, what's up, guys? Just watching the game, enjoying the show.
Nice.
Can't wait to hear what Bushleague takes from you.
What are your thoughts on the injuries? Andrews, Burrows, you got him on fantasy squad. How's that going for you?
Yeah, I got Andrews on a couple squads, so that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Went in and picked up some guys already. But, this new quarterback for Cincinnati, he looks pretty good too. So I think they'll be all right.
I didn't even know who stepped in. I should know. I host a goddamn football show, but who stepped in?
Like Browning, he's from Washington.
Oh, yeah, right on.
But he's been looking good.
Yeah, I mean, it looked to me like Burrow's broken wrist. Obviously, it's we're not doctors, we're Bush League, but we'll see what we get into. But thank you for being here. We're gonna roll through a bunch of stuff, and then probably post game we'll roll live. We'll get into a little live post game reaction. So if you guys don't mind, while we're in this live Twitter space, I see that little button on the bottom. It's looking pretty white. So if you guys don't mind hitting that, give it a like, a retweet, a comment. Things should be purple. Like, the boys up. We're slaving over here, making graphics, going live. The bandwidth, just my modem's probably just melting right now. I'm streaming to so many things. This hooker brother, love it.
I'll tell you what, I'm not doing anything. TKB's doing all the work. I'm just showing up on Thursday nights at roughly 9 o'clock and just smiling here and chatting. But I want to get back to Jacoby and Rancho's comments a little bit later at the end, because I do think it's crazy. I always say the Steelers are the worst above 500 team in football right now. The Raiders are at 500, and it shocks me. So I guess go Raiders, Jacoby. Glad that they're at 500. I don't think they should be, but they're there. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, the Raiders are going. But thank you, boys. First two callers, Jacoby, Rancho. Nobody can ever take that away from you guys. We'll make sure something special comes your way. Right now, we're broke, but one day we'll make a buck, and you guys will be top of the list. Don't you worry. It's recorded. You can clip it. You can hit us with it. But if you see us, if we buy a Lambo and we haven't hooked you guys up with like a hot date on the ski hill yet or something, I mean, roast us on the timeline for sure. You'll get a hot date before the Lambo, boys. Don't you sweat it. Anyways, we got some stuff to get into. I know we want to get into last week, over some of last week's games, get into that, maybe roll into the Bush League beatdown and see where that takes us. I know we got a couple games in mind, a couple just straight up ass whoopings out there. And I'm excited to get right into that. But I know last week, big one for me is the boys. Broncos over the Bills. I called it. I told everybody. I said it. It was going to happen. I was right. Of course, the boys are on a hot streak. Kansas, peanuts. Buffalo, peanuts. 3-4 weeks ago, I hated them. They lose to the Jets. Well, in their absolute pathetic performance. I don't even know what Russ was doing. But we'll give it to you, Russ. You pulled through. You sent my friend some sports drink. You won a few in a row. We're back. Broncos country. We don't need to hide. Let's ride, baby. We're 3-0. We're in the playoffs, I bet.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. I picked up Russ this week. I had Deshaun Watson. He's out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry that I wouldn't have done that, but
I got just Deshaun Watson's out. Robinson's out, man. I don't have a QB anymore in the sassy league.
I'm just actually like lying, trying to make a joke. I literally picked him up last week to run him in some leagues.
Yeah. I am out of quarterbacks. DK's throwing the worst trades at me of all time, trying to steal running backs off me. But I'm gonna go Russ. I'm gonna run Russ this week. He looked pretty decent. What's that?
I was just gonna say I wish I was in your league so I could send you just absolute dust trades all day.
Yeah, DK's got me. Though Henry had a rough week. He threw me somebody for Henry. I don't even remember who it was. But anyway, yeah. However, let's throw a big asterisk next to this win, because if they didn't have 12 men on the field, this game's over on a missed field goal at the end of the game.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously let's miss two field goals. One of them could have been the snapper's fault, but I mean,
oh yeah,
I was honestly like sitting there going like, what the hell are you guys like? So they're 40, 45 yards out from the field goal. We've missed 2 extra points, like, and you paid 3 firsts, 2 seconds, and $200 million for a coach and Russ Wilson, and you're kneeling on first, second, and third. I was just like, this is an absolute joke. What are you guys doing? Like, make a couple plays. This guy couldn't hit her from 15 yards twice. Like, let's and for that much money, make some plays. Maybe get a touchdown. Maybe don't even need to. I mean, I get the sentiment because they blow it all the time. But for $200 million, I want to see some dang plays. I mean, they pulled, but because they lost, they literally lost. They purely fluked the win because of the penalty. Like, I got to be honest with what it was. And like, no, I mean, they got so lucky that there was a penalty because they would have lost, and they should have been trying to get some points before that point even came. So it's like, just if you're going to play like that, get a rookie. I mean, don't spend $200 million in your entire future on it if you're just going to be kneeling in those situations. Get out of
here. So I appreciate that. I appreciate your strong will in that. I mean, Denver was the better team for the majority of the game. They were the far superior defense for the majority of the game. You know, obviously, missed those chances, and the Bills came down on the last drive and scored and gave Denver a run for their money. Denver got lucky, but to say that, I think Denver outplayed them for sure. So it was definitely a deserving win that almost slipped away. That's for sure.
Any other games come to mind for you last week? Aside from that, obviously, it turned out to be a pretty good Monday nighter. So shout out to them for putting on a performance. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked a little bit about Kyler Murray being back. That was great. I had him stashed away in one of my leagues that I lost a quarterback as well. So being able to plug him in and get some points out of him in the first week, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything else. And Dobbs doing it again. What's that?
Don't you worry about Dobbs just yet. Don't you just?
Okay, sorry. I'm switching up.
Didn't I tell you Kyler Murray stud QB1 when he's back?
You did. First week back, crushes it.
Now, I want to see 2-3 weeks again. I mean, you never know, but still, he's good, man. I don't know I know he's small, and I know people want to lip him, but he's injured. I think he's good. I think he's going to play good. I think he's a top 10 guy when he's healthy and doing his thing. And if they see what they want to see from him from now to the end of the year, I feel like they'll make a few trades and put some guys around him, and Arizona be a game time.
He can be a top 5. He can be a top 5 guy. A top 5 QB in the NFL. Easy. I mean, he has been, right? So just to have him back.
To pick him up in fantasy, like he should be rostered again by everybody after these waivers cleared yesterday. But we told you a couple weeks ago, this ain't Bush League. This is literally professional. Don't let the name fool you. What are we, like 780 on this season with our picks?
I don't know about anymore. I know I was good. I was hot early, but not anymore.
Like 720, but I'm rolling, baby.
For sure. But
6.9, probably somewhere in there.
If there was leagues that he was not picked up in that had an IR spot,
tell him.
You know what I mean? You're doing it wrong, right? I understand picking him up this week, picking him up last week, preparing for him to come off, especially when Dobbs was traded. I could definitely see people putting in and stashing a spot for him on the bench, but in an IR league, he should have been on your roster all season.
Yep, look at this. We go. Oh, hold on, I did something. Check it out. We're going pro here. 1 sec. So
let me see. I was impressed with the intro, man. I was really impressed with the intro. That was fun.
Thank you, buddy. I worked my bag off on that, so I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like, I literally had to learn how to Google stuff to figure out how to really use Final Cut, really dive into it, because it's something I want to do, right? Part of Bush League Media, part of the idea is this, I want to be able to produce my own media, produce media for my buddy's fitness company, and really try to grow stuff out, maybe help other people in the future, and just kind of see where I can take the whole thing. And so I put in a lot of work. It's kind of funny because one of my buddies has a pretty big YouTube channel where he teaches people how to do content like that. Literally, we're in a small town in the middle of Saskatchewan, so he's one of a couple thousand people here. He happens to be my best friend, and it's trippy when I search videos. 70% of the time it's one of his that pops up, so it's kind of cool. I just go through learned stuff, but it was fun. We put in a lot. There'll be a few more coming throughout it. Obviously, big shouts to Snoop and the Death Row mixtape collection, NFTs that I'm able to access and use the music from. That's where most of our tracks and everything come from. And yeah, just fun. I'm glad you enjoyed it, because I think it makes the intro a little better, right? Because we're trying to get our tweets out and get a little info out and share it. We're literally nobody's yet, so nobody's helping us on the back end. We got to try to spread the word, share it out. I have 100 moving parts on the back end right now to have this rolling with my account. We're on X with Bush League Media. We're streaming with Bush League Sports. We're on X. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on YouTube. We're on everything right now. X and Twitter are the same thing, but technically we're on it twice, so I can say them both. And we're just absolutely fun with it. But no, it's been fun. I think we're kind of gonna stumble onto something cool here. I pulled up last week's scores right beside us as well. So we've just been grinding, trying to make this thing cool.
Yeah, there's some upsets there, right? We're looking at Texans Bengals. I don't know if I call Bucks Titans an upset, but what was upsetting about Bucks Titans was Derrick Henry's 3 points on the
Yeah,
week.
it was dusty.
It was a little rough. It was a little rough. And then DK throws me the trade for Derrick Henry, man. I'm like, oh man, he baited me into it. Henry had a shit week, and then he throws the trade my way, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it, man. Don't do that.
One game I wanted to get into too is they're like my backup team now this year. The Steelers used to be my backup team. Like they honestly, like they kind of were. Like they were my secret favorite second team when they had Roethlisberger and Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
And stuff. But like the Lions are now my secret favorite, like closet team, and they're buzzing. They came off a tight victory last week, a big one. My boys, Jamar in fantasy, I got Jamar Gibbs and Montgomery. Couple bye weeks, started them both, 42 points. You gotta love it. In the leagues where there's other leagues where I had them both. Some I had benched one of them, which like I benched Jamar Gibbs in one or two leagues, and I was super sad at the start, and then Montgomery went off, so that was cool. But no matter who you started, they were just buzzing. It's just crazy to see what that duo is doing in Denver. It's awesome. And Jamar Gibbs is my dynasty rookie pick. I'm like just frothing at the lips watching that guy go every week. I want to send a big shout to Serge too that just popped in on the listener thing. I don't know if that was my buddy or if that was someone else. I'm not sure, but that was awesome to see an extra one come in. It said Serge M, and if that was Serge M, that's my buddy who does the Google channel. That'd be really trippy if he just popped in.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it. Right? I heard you talking about it one of the
maybe his ears were like ringing it home or something, but I just want to give him a shout out because it was obviously super helpful. I should pull up his site one day in our stream. We'll give him a plug. Once we're major, once we're big time, we'll give him some free plugs. Same thing again, top right corner. If you scan that, you be in the Discord, you come chat with me and Sleep anytime, ask some questions, learn how to win some free access to a feature of our project and a few other things. But yeah, no, Lion Chargers, big one, absolute big one. Just loving seeing them roll this year.
So, talking about upsets. I mean, look at Browns Ravens. Right now, the AFC North is I don't even know what's happening there. Obviously, we got the Bengals playing the Ravens right now. Browns beat the Ravens. It's a mess in the AFC North.
It was a tight game, and you see Deshaun Watson couldn't go down for probably the year, but Dorian coming in to play for the rest of it. I still felt like the Ravens played a really good game. It was a high scoring, big time game. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. If you're wondering why, looking to the side, seeing what's going on there. 27-13. Bengals missing their starting QB. Tough. And
this is the worst year for QBs of all years that I can remember.
Yeah, no, it's a wasteland, and it's just been
crazy
evidence for me being such a grease ball, stashing so many QBs in all leagues.
I mean, it's really cool. I expect that we'll see some new young guys show up, show out, and perform well, and sign some bigger contracts here, in the next couple of years. So I guess this is a good thing for the up and coming quarterback.
Nice, right on. Well, no, that's pretty good. Anything else you want to get into? Anything else you want to roll out?
Well, dude, I think it's time to roll into what we got next on our list of things to do, man.
Oh, what might be re-rolling, baby? We gonna see who got the biggest ass whooping in this week's Bushleague beatdown.
I don't want to know.
Say, man, you know the best part of waking up is not giving a fuck? Now you do not. You got this present. Big Snoop D-O-W-G, Death Row mixtape, and this is for you.
Bushleague Beatdown! Brought to you by Bam Bam Boxing. Check out the workouts today. Nice. You love to see it. We're going to get into a couple big whoopings this week. I got the 49ers and the Jags. Just dummied them. 3 points. What are they doing? Oh, it's not even anything. 3 field goal. Cool. Right on. Absolutely amazing. Thanks for coming out this week. I've been riding you guys all year. You got the flow, Lawrence. We need a touchdown. We need something a little better than what we got. 3 points. That was nasty. It was just, it was filthy. What a whooping. I mean, like, they just got stomped on. Oh, man. 34.
The Niners needed it. The Niners needed it after losing 3 in a row. They needed it.
They did, but that was the absolute dust. What do you got? What do you happen? home state, maybe a little bit of a
yeah. My Bush League beatdown has got to be the Cowboys and the Giants. We're rolling into. I don't think the Giants scored till the second half. So we were looking at 6 quarters of football. Cowboys versus Giants, like 68-0 in 6 quarters of football of the season. We were like, man, are they going to shut them out again? Are we going to have another Bush League beatdown like in week 1? I think that this game was what brought the Bush League beatdown around. I know that we kind of made it up on the fly, but I think it was the first Cowboys Giants game of the season that we brought up, and that was the biggest Bush League beatdown that we'd seen, and that's what spawned this. That's what spawned the Bam Bam intro, man. I love it.
Obviously, big shouts to Joel. That's pretty cool what he's offering too, and we'll get into that maybe a little later. But he's live 5 days a week with his online workouts and everything else. Some of the best workouts in the game. So pretty cool to see that. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of wondering how the Dallas defense would go, how it would end up like once they lost their big dog, right? Trayvon Diggs. That it's funny you don't see as much little Aiden Diggs in the media no more, which is like that kid's a little character. It's pretty funny, but it's been cool to see that they're still really good. Dak's been on fire lately.
Yeah, 5 TDs,
49 points. It's massive, right?
Yeah, good for them, man. Good for the Cowboys. Excited. We're Cowboys are here for Thanksgiving game here in Dallas, coming up here in a couple weeks. So we'll be excited to kind of see that happen, see what happens in the city. I've never been in the city for a Thanksgiving game, so it'll be it's pretty cool.
Nice. I love it. No, there was a lot going on. Obviously, hopefully this week it doesn't turn into too much of a beatdown here for the Bengals with their main dog out, but. Cool. We're rolling, man. I love it. Those clips, they give me a little extra energy. They give me a little vibe.
Yeah.
And don't mind me if you see me on the stream today looking down. I'm trying to go through some notes. We're trying to make a masterful production here, obviously. So we'll get better.
We're getting better. It's been fun, man. It's been fun. I liked how we've done it. We've kind of figured out what we like and what we don't like, and how to grow this thing. And I think it's working so far. It's been fun, and we're gonna go off script all the time. We're always going to go off script, but it makes it fun, man. It makes it the best, dude.
I love it.
Dude, I'm about to go crack one of these, another local weather up here. I'm trying to decide which one to crack. I have a lot of every flavor, so it's not like
you better not guzzle too many tonight. We need to give them like a year of promo so they'll sponsor us.
Well, listen. This is my third one today. This is my third one today. How many can I healthily drink per day? I need local weather. Russ, give me a call. You know how many I can drink per day and still be healthy.
Maybe that's something I'll have to do once one day when they actually sponsor us. We'll be able to throw up a graphic. We'll put a link into their Discord. You'll literally be able to ask them straight up, health questions about the drink and stuff like that. I know you got the information right on the can there, but one of the only sports drinks with no sugar at all, like no fake sugar. It all comes pure natural right from the fruit itself. It's just one of the healthiest sports drinks going fully aluminum can. So again, big shouts to local weather and you getting them in there, guzzling. You love to see it. There's
a little bit of sugar in there. Just
bringing the energy tonight. You guzzled 3-4 energy drinks. You should be absolutely rolling with it. But
dude, well, I have to get ready, man. I'm not very confident about my picks over the last couple of weeks, and I have to kind of get fired up for what I'm afraid is coming.
That's fair. And speaking of picks, I think we might have to get into it and get our picks of the week going. I know we can we might be able to pull up a little graphic there, see the teams and what's going on next week. But you want to get into it? You want to see who won last week, who lost, and maybe someone might end up banging out some push-ups right out the gate here. I think there's a little graphic that's going to tell us who won, who lost.
Well, I think that if I lost, we could probably just move on. We don't need to go to that part of the show. We can skip it. However, if I won, I would happily move on to that before we go into our pick. So
so you better. I got a hunch, but I think you better start adjusting your camera. Do a quick stretch. Maybe you got a few seconds.
Okay.
Adjusted you, but we'll find out in a second, baby. Let's see what we got.
Weekly picks.
You love to see it. number one, unos, 10-4 on the week, 8-6, pretty good. I got you with the Broncos game, though. That was like we could have tied if the Broncos were the other way. We would have had a big tie. But that puts me up a couple on the year, not too many, but we're rolling that. That's good. And I just, it's the way she goes. It's the price you pay when you gamble in the Bush League universe. You got push-ups. Obviously, big shouts to our boy Joel Bam Bam Mills over at Bam Bam Fitness. But let's see what you got there, buddy. We can put you on the side screen. See what you got. You can bang.
All right. You're gonna just see my head, guys. I'm gonna take these off.
Oh yeah. No, we'll know. We'll see the shine as you bobbing up and down. We'll know when you're rolling. We'll know what you're doing. But we love to see it. Thanks to Joel Bam Bam Mills. Every week, the loser of the weekly picks has to dust out 25 push-ups live on the air. So you can see my co-host having to dust them right now. But Joel's live 5 days a week. Tuesday, Thursday, 2-day Metaband course. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3-day crossbody training. He's also got a boxing course we're in the middle of curating. He's going to have a new website live at the end of the year. And beyond that, you're going to be able to check out where he does his training in person. He's training all kinds of young athletes, professionals, the future generation of sport of boxing. So shouts to our pal, Joel Bam Bam Mills, one of the best trainers in the game. And shouts to Sleep for dusting out 25 big ones. You love to see it. My man just absolutely crushing it. We ain't just sitting on the couch talking sports. The boys are in shape around here. Let's go. Love to see it. Way to crush it up, buddy. Good work. Love it.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Feeling good. I'd like to dedicate those push-ups to Jacoby and Rancho, first speakers on the Friends Fantasy Show, the Bushleague Sports Show. I'm trying not to breathe hard, but I'm a little winded. Woo!
You should be that winded, though. Well, wait a minute. Did the local weather, did you have a boost? Were you feeling it? Were you like, man, I think I got a little extra pep in the step tonight. The local weather's doing it for me. Is that the case? Or
yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that you're doing it for me every time we're on these shows. I think you fire me up enough to bust out 25. But I haven't had to do a 50 yet. I haven't had to do a 50 spot yet. You've had 2 of those, so I've got off the hook.
Nice. I appreciate it. Well, yeah, I think we should perhaps get into our picks, see who we think's going this week. We going speed round? Is that where we're going to roll? We're going to do the good old maybe
get the buzzer up?
The 10, 15 second clock. Are we going buzzer? We cue in the buzzer. We're highlighting the buzzer anytime we extend 10 seconds, not combined. We each can have 10 seconds, but anytime we extend 10 seconds, we're going to get a penalty. I think that penalty, we're going to have to figure out what that penalty costs. We don't got to do it live on air, but if anything comes to mind, I think that penalty should cost us something. I think we should have to give something to one of our listeners if we blow it, because we're wasting their time, man. They're here, they're queued up, they're waiting to talk to us, and we're just babbling, we're fumbling bag, we're telling them a story they don't want to hear. So I think that's something.
That's a good idea. I'm in.
Got to discuss. Right on. Well, this week, obviously, game on tap right now. I said it before, and I'll say it again, and it's easy to say now, doubling up 27-13. But I think the Ravens got tonight's game, and it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, we're gonna go Ravens.
It's the NFL. The boys could come back pretty quick. It's only 10 points, so I'm not going to say it's over. It's 14 points, but I'm not going to say it's over. But it's probably over.
It's over. I'm saying it. It's over. Ravens got it.
It's over. He said it.
All right, hey, let's move on to the next one. Browns Steelers. We did have that Browns win last week. Big win. Steelers beat Green Bay again at the end of the game. So we're going Steelers winning drive, final drive of the game.
I like it. Your Steelers are your squad. I'm sorry. Browns just beat the Ravens. They're hot. I know Deshaun. I think the Browns are going to get it. I'm going to take the Browns. I'm going to try for 16-0 this week or 14-0 this week. Browns.
Got it. Raiders, Dolphins. Sorry, Jacoby. Oh, go ahead.
Time out. Are you writing these down?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, beautiful. We are upgraded at Bushleague. All the work I put in, that's all you need out of you. Just write those down, buddy. I love it. Okay, back on. Let's go. Shouts to Jacoby. Go Raiders. We'll see. You're up.
Yeah, Jacoby, TKB always bets against the Steelers. I'm betting against the Raiders here this week. We got the Dolphins, man. High-powered offense. Defense is a little high-powered offense. Let's go Dolphins to win this one.
Honestly, that was way longer of an explanation than we even needed for the Dolphins and the Raiders.
I was waiting for you to buzz me. You were going to buzz me. If you were counting,
break 10 seconds, but like they didn't really deserve more than like 4. The Dolphins are going to win easy. Bears, Lions. What do you think? Let's go.
Yeah, it's got to be the Lions. Bears showing some good things this year. Got to be the Lions though. And I want to say, can we pause? All right, we're not going to pause, but I want to go back and talk Lions a little bit more a little bit later. Continue.
Okay, yeah, well, you had your chance at the start. You could have done it there, but I'll give it to you. I'm with you. Lions, they are beauties. I'll give you 5 seconds of my time. Go.
All right, Lions, would you be so hard off on the Lions if they didn't beat the Chiefs in the first game and you didn't call it? If you called the Chiefs to win the first game, would you still be all about the Lions?
The Chiefs, they'd have been on a little downhill trajectory, which would have it would have been a different season. But with them doing that, I think that momentum went, and I mean now I'm riding it. So I don't know what else to tell you, but we'll take the alarm. One day we're gonna have
sounds like in this space.
Huh?
I wonder what that sounds like in this space.
It scares the heck out of that low red alien. He jumps out of the way every time it goes off, but he comes right back. You love to see it though. So, anyways, yeah, no, I mean, if they sucked, it would be hard to be good at them. Like, I mean, I hated the Broncos 4 weeks ago when they sucked. They're my own favorite team, so I probably wouldn't like them very much. I would probably have given up. I don't have to have faith to the Detroit Lions yet. Anyways, we got to move on. We're slacking.
So what are we going Jags Titans? I mean, Jags Titans both coming off losses, both pretty handedly.
What's worse, Henry getting 3 points or the Jaguars getting 3 points? That's a question. What is worse?
Henry getting 3 points because I got him on my roster.
Well, then the comeback story will be the Titans. No, long hair Jags. Let's go. Screw you, Henry. 3 points suck. Ooh, that guy looked like Weird Al. 3 points, Henry. I'm going with my Jags. I mean, it was the 49. I'll give my credit.
Agree. I got to go Jags as well. Titans is just I picked the Titans to win the South, and the Titans are going to be last in the South. So Jags all the way.
Chargers, Packers. What are you thinking?
Packers are just they're not there this year. I think it was a known thing, but we're just seeing it more and more each week. So Chargers pretty easily.
Nice. Packers at home. Chargers are doing really good without Mike Williams, but the one thing that's nice for fantasy owners is you don't have to worry about which game Mike Williams is getting 30 points and which game he's getting 2, so it saves you that frustration. But I'll stick it with you. Chargers. Write that down. Jot it down. Note it. Record it. That's the one.
So this next one's going to be a fun one. Two high-powered QBs. CJ Stroud. MVP in the race. What are we thinking? Are we thinking he's going to be not only rookie of the year but MVP in the running?
Stroud MVP depends. Like the Texans are going to have a really good record and definitely get in the playoffs and make a run. If they don't make the playoffs, he's not going to. I don't think he'll be in the running. There's a lot of good players. You see like a guy like Jamar Gibbs and stuff like that. He's not a quarterback and he's not doing what Stroud's doing. So Stroud's probably ahead, but I think the team's going to have to do a little better. But is he going to get like defensive rookie or like offensive rookie of the year and rookie of the year and stuff for sure? Probably. I think that's like a guarantee almost.
Absolutely.
But it's going to be tough to see if he gets the MVP. I don't know, but what he's doing is amazing. Shouts to Stroud. He's my fantasy dynasty quarterback. Him and Jamar Gibbs. I might be the smartest man alive drafting those two people. What happens? But anyways, Cardinals, Texans. What's up?
Texans. We're not stopping them. Stroud's going to keep pushing. Yeah, for sure.
Cardinals. He's got something to prove over there, though. He's got shit to do.
Pick against me.
Sure, Cardinals. I like Stroud, but Cardinals. I'm going to give it to him. Cowboys, Panthers. What do you think? I think this will be a Bush League beatdown again next week. It's going to be worse.
Yeah, we're going to have all these Cowboys Bush League beatdowns. The way it's running.
Yeah, good for them. Let them keep buzzing. You'd love to see it. But yeah, Cowboys easy wins. Giants, Commanders, just maybe one of the worst games of the week. What do you think?
I shouldn't say Yeah, I apologize to everybody that hears me say every time. Hit the QR code in the upper right hand corner and ask me why I say all the time. Okay.
Do we sound stupid?
I do. Not you. Don't hit the buzzer. I'm saying Commanders over the Giants. Giants it's sad. It's a sad time in the Meadowlands.
DeVito isn't doing it. Commanders, their running backs are going good. Anybody who accidentally drafted Brian Robinson instead of Bijan Robinson is looking like a genius right now. But yeah, Commanders can have her.
Yeah, absolutely. Next game, Packers Bucks.
Packers Bucks. Wrong.
No. Niners Bucks. Man.
Niners Bucks, my friend. Bucks are going to be a little stiffer competition than the Jags were last week, but it will be the 49ers. They'll keep running hard to big games. I'm going to pick them every week, and I'll take the losses when they happen because they're probably going to be above 500 team. So I'll just keep picking them.
Yep, absolutely. Niners. This next
Jets,
one.
Bills.
What are you thinking?
Bills. Well, the Jets beat the. Okay, this is math. Okay, this is sports mathematics. For anybody who's never been around for sports mathematics, we're going to give you a quick speed run. We'll probably be clipping this, but sports mathematics. Jets beat the Broncos, right? Jets suck. Broncos suck. Jets beat them. Broncos beat the Bills. Jets suck. Bills suck. Broncos suck. Bills now are better than they win. Jets could maybe beat the Bills by this theory. Who's going to be the better team in New York? I don't know. All I know is I hope it snows 7 feet. I want them to be playing in I want them to be under snow. And so anyways, back to the math. Run the alarm probably. I don't even know where it's queued up. But by the math, the Jets will win. Because all that matters is what these two teams did against the Broncos. Nothing else matters. So the Jets are better.
I like your math. Buffalo's burning down.
Was that worth not alarming?
No, yeah, for sure. Not alarming. I think I paused it there. I paused it for sure. But yeah, your math solid on this one. I would say football math is more accurate than MMA math. So I'm taking the Jets too. Buffalo's burning. We got to figure it out. But I'm taking the Jets.
We're probably going to regret that. We're probably going to look pretty stupid. But I had to do it for the viewers. I'll take the L. The Bills are probably going to win. Okay, so Seahawks, Rams.
Wait, so you took the Jets? You're taking the Jets?
I mean, that was the math. I have to say.
Okay, well, I didn't know if you were taking your own math. All right.
I can't teach people the math and not do it, but I don't think they're good. It's probably wrong. I made it up. I just made it up. Seahawks, Rams. Where are we going?
I don't know. I don't care.
You got to pick one, remember?
Yeah, I don't care.
It's a tight game, though. It's a tough one.
Rams,
that's my 50-50. When you're 50-50, the Bushleague rule, again, mathematics, Bushleague rule, 50-50. If the team at home is at home, which they will be because they're at home, and that sentence made no freaking sense. But anyways, 50-50 game, you give the advantage to the team at home. They get 1 extra %, right? So that makes it 51-49 for those at home trying to do the math. And I'll give the edge to the Rams.
So I actually think it should be 50-50. It's the team that's a closer drive to you is the team that you have to pick. So whatever team is a closer, as the crow flies to you, I think that's the team you have to pick in a 50-50 situation. Whether they're going to win or not, is up in the air. And I do like your at home theory for sure.
I need a button where when I don't like your take, I just press it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm winging it here too. I told you I didn't care about this game. I don't care about this game. I don't care what's happening in LA. I don't care what's happening in Seattle. But to pick against you, I will pick Seattle, even though the game's in LA. I'll pick Seattle.
I respect it. And I do respect how much you think me and the Bushleague Sports Show impact the outcomes of football, right? I actually don't think these fuckers give a shit that I exist. So I'm sure that the 1%.
Wait till they see the little kids on Halloween wearing the mullets around. I'm telling you, wait till they see it.
1 to 2 years from now, when everybody's rocking the local weather with the mullet, people will understand. But in the meantime, the advantage goes to the home team. But I like your take, and I'll take the credit. Closest team near me wins.
You're like, that's dumb.
Last 2 points.
That's dumb.
Right corner. Discord. Hit that. You can come ask the boys some questions. If you're up on stage, Rancho, we're going to get to you in a hot minute. Game ends in 7:45. We got a few things to get over. Respecters, thank you for staying with us. For those who's wondering what we're talking about, we are live on air on Twitter right now. Anybody can come up, talk on the stage. There's only a few folks there. But that's just because MFers don't know how cool we are yet. Wait till they figure it out. Also, bottom right corner, I see that button is still white. I'm going to cancel my friendship with you guys if you don't press the button and like and retweet. No, I'm kidding. I love you no matter what. But just
isn't it always white? Well, I mean, does it change colors?
Oh, yeah. No, once there's a comment, it's purple, I think. Because Leap is always hit that little purple button in the bottom corner, but Leap's cool, and everybody always presses the button and talks to Leap. like I do, because I always share my friends' spaces. That's the cool thing to do. You gotta share your friends' spaces so they can be cool too. That's our fucking theme song. So, anyways, now moving on, getting back to whatever shenanigans we were talking about. I mean, I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know who's in charge of this.
Vikings, Broncos. Vikings, Broncos.
Yeah, we deserved it. Cool. So Vikings, Broncos. Yeah, it's the boys. What do you think? You think they can? Of course. Goofy.
No stopping Dobbs. No stopping Dobbs. The Dobbs train is going 3-0 in Minnesota in 3 weeks. Nobody's stopping him. Drafted in Pittsburgh. He was drafted to Pittsburgh. Traded to Arizona. Didn't do much. Maybe they didn't believe in him, and now he's in a place where they believe in him. And I mean, I'm going Vikings over Broncos, even after that big Broncos win.
Yeah,
you're going Vikings too. You're going Vikings too. I know you are.
No, I'm going Broncos, but I forgot that the almighty Dobbs is there. So shouts to Dobbs. I like that the NFL has changed their social media account to like In Dobbs We Trust, and it's just a picture of Joshua Dobbs, and I really appreciate that and respect that.
It's the coolest story in sports right now. It is the coolest story in sports right now. Yeah, couldn't be more happier for the dude.
And prime time, baby! Woo! Eagles Chiefs, what a game! That shit gets my rock hard. If Viagra wants to sponsor me, I don't need it, but give it to me, baby. That's a rock hard game of the week. Is that our thing? Or should I never do that again?
Yeah, so that's going to be our next one, the rock hard game of the week. Okay. We can try it. We'll try it out a couple weeks. We'll try it out. Bring Jacoby in for that one. Jacoby would be perfect for the rock hard game of the week pick.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, that is a tight effort game. That's a 50-50. That's a I don't frickin' know. That's a do I give it to the home team or do I somehow give Eagles 2 extra points so I can pick them instead? Who you picking?
Yeah, I'm going Chiefs. I'm going Chiefs.
Hey, Mahomes.
A little, beat down after the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? A little, we gotta do it.
I'm gonna just pick against you.
Yeah, I was gonna pick against you anyway. If you went first, I'd pick against you.
I just made you pick because I couldn't decide. So I'll go Eagles. I'll take them. I don't know who's gonna win. If you guys see that little toonie in the top right corner, it's probably super important when we mint the free Bush League vending tokens. They're going to give access to our project. You're going to get free fitness workouts. You're going to get free fantasy leagues for a few years. That coin that's in top corner, probably super important. There's a bunch of things pinned to the top of our Twitter space. Check it out. You'll learn how you can earn one of the top ranking coins and be hooked up with some of the coolest stuff in the Bush League ecosystem for the next few years. Those coins will get you a 1-year fitness membership. You see that dumb thing spinning? That is what's going on. That's why we're here doing the show. We want to grow a community, grow a sports community, grow fit community, and have a whole bunch of fun. So we are ripping on it today. Thank you for flying through the picks with me, baby. That was awesome. We got our picks done. We're rolling. We did pretty good this week. We got alarmed a couple times. We got sidetracked once or twice. I think it's like if we can get through a show one day without setting the alarm off, that'll be cool. I don't know if we will, but when the day comes, maybe we'll celebrate. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. No, always fun. I'm excited. I got some buddies here. I lived out in Northern California for quite a while. I got some buddies moving here this week, so it'll be kind of fun to hang out with them this weekend. Probably gonna watch some football with them. So stoked for a nice little weekend here in Dallas.
Nice, love it. Well, no, that was awesome. I know we got about 5 minutes left in the game. There, Burrow's still sitting on the sideline. He's not like in a cast or anything. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's just a bad sprain. I mean, I could be 100% wrong. I know I said broken wrist started of it. 33-13, 36. I'd say it's absolute spanking out there. Could be a really bad sprain. I mean, sometimes sprains are worse than freaking breaks, which will be good. He'll recover faster. But it didn't look good in that thing, but we'll see how it goes. But we got about 5 minutes left in the game. I know I wouldn't mind maybe getting into a little bit of the Bush League Friends Fantasy League, kind of going over some of the stuff we have going on over at the site there, and come up with a few different things there. I don't know if you want to talk about your experience at all with the league there, because I got to tie over a second here to pull up a clip.
Yeah, no worries. I've had a rough couple of weeks. So the Shredding Sassy League has come in second again this week. We're second overall from a community to community standpoint. I know Bush League Media is continuing to hold down that number 1 spot, but we're stoked at Sassy to still be at 2, and just laying in waiting for Bush League to kind of make a mistake so Sassy can jump ahead. Me overall, I've had a rough 2 weeks. I think I'm 0-4 in the last 2 weeks, and you're going to say, "Hey, Sleep, hey Trav, how?" Because how can that happen? How can you be 0-4 in 2 weeks of fantasy? Well, these Bush League leagues use median scoring. That means each week you have an opportunity to get 2 wins if you score above median scoring for your league. So if the median scoring for your league is, let's say, 115, and you beat the team you played, you scored 130, you'd get 2 wins for that game. You'd get 1 win for beating the team, and then 1 win for being over that median scoring of 150.
Yeah, and I love that feature in the Sleeper app, and obviously shouts to them for us hosting all the leagues on there. It's been pretty fun to be using that. We might have to get a graphic that we can throw up for them one day on here. Maybe they'll give us a full sponsor too. We'll get that going. But shouts to them. It's been a pretty awesome platform to utilize, like you say, and just really enjoying the user experience there. And I think it just rewards. You can't play defense on fantasy, right? So it rewards the people that are setting their best lineup. And I think there's something to that, right? Because I hate seeing a guy that's got the most points in the league and he doesn't make playoffs. Like, it just bad luck. That's not fair. I mean, it's because, like, in football, if teams lose a bunch, it's not bad luck. It's they sucked. In fantasy, it's bad luck. You're literally not on the team. So, like, cut the guy some slack. Like, I think you got to get those wins, and I think it's a fair thing to do. So I'd like to get into a little bit. We'll go over some of the communities over in the Friends Fantasy League and see what's happening there. If you want to dive into that a little bit before this game wraps up.
Yeah, for sure. Pull it up.
It's up right now. Go get it. What the fuck you waiting on, man? Let's
Bush
go.
League Friends Fantasy Football. BushLeagueMedia.com.
Yes, sir.
Bush League Sports
Death Row.
All right, baby. We are back. You love to see it. But we've got a production going this week. Hey, you like that? We got a little Snoop, little tunes, a little let's go, baby. Come on, we got that Friends Fantasy League. I love to see it.
I like your commentary during those Bushleague Sports.io. I love it, man. I love it. You
think that's me?
You sound like a voice actor. You could be a voice actor.
Do you think that? Yeah, no, I tried to
far away galaxy.
I'll try to put a little emphasis in www. You know what? I recorded it the first time. I was like www, and I was like the www stupid. So then I redid it. It's like bushleaguesports.com.
I do www every time. I'm www.tradingfast.com.
People ain't got time for that bullshit nowadays. You got to cut it. You got to get straight to it. Motherfuckers don't even need to type the www nowadays. That just got us a strike on YouTube, and now we're in the adult department. But hey, whatever. You got to curse once in a while. But anyways, let's get to this Friends Fantasy League. For anybody who doesn't know, what we got going on is there's been 10 communities that have come together to play fantasy football together, and we're going to be crowning the greatest fantasy football team in the Web3 world. There's 12 people playing on each team. All these communities here you can see on the website there. If I go around, there is representative of me. You click on that MF, it's going to take you over to the Bush League Media site. We're already there, though. I want to send a shout to King Fudd, Shivi Species, FaZe over at Kuroki, everybody over at UNXT Dolce, of course, the guys Alien Friends. Any one of these, you click on them, it'll take you right over to their community and their project. V Friends community, not technically working with the V Friends saying it was just a group of people that came and joined it. Shouts to them. Gary, hope you watch this. We'd love to get you involved in this and grow this and have a whole tournament set up for different characters. We can get people connecting with different characters set up. Let's start a small one, 10 characters, however many. We can have, Patient Panda playing against Dialed In Dog and Boisterous Beaver, first 14 to connect. It can be a burn eruption next football season. It would be epic, and we can have a great tournament, give out all kinds of different stuff. I would love to do that. It'd be so awesome. Shouts to the Vayner Sports Pass community, FIWO World, and of course, your squad, the Shredding Sassies, and NFT Pro Fitness, Bam Bam Boxing, Bam Bam Fitness. Love to see it. But anyways, all these communities are competing a little bit, playing a little tournament, and you can see the leaderboard. We don't have it updated for this week. I got to do everything myself. It'll be updated tonight. Don't you sweat it. But you can see where the standings are sitting after last week. Bush League Media, Shredding Sassy, kicking it at the top. We've been rolling there all year. How are you feeling about it?
Not good, man. Not good. I mean, I'd rather see Sassy at the top here. Again, we still have time. We got killers in our community like Jacoby, like DK, like Rancho, like Tuck, like Hog. I need Hog to step it up. Hog, if you're listening to this, you got to step it up. I need you retweeting some things. I need you quote tweeting. I need you commenting. I need you liking. I need you to get those fab points for us. I need you to bring up our season total. We're dropping right now. What are we? 10K points behind you guys? 1K points.
You're getting close.
Behind.
You guys gained 600 points on us last week, so that was a big one for you guys. You guys were moving, so we'll see where you're at. I think it's gonna be a little tight after this week. We'll see where we're at. It's gonna be getting close. You guys have been pushing on us. You got to have a full squad participating hard. We had a squad that came out heavy, strong, big lead. You guys have had we had like a this at the start, and now you guys have kind of been a steady this, and it's paying dividends over time.
I was nervous about Kuroki a couple of weeks ago, and I am not nervous anymore. I love the 420 points on this week, for the culture, for sure. However, I'm not scared at all. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, FaZe. Looking forward to our call next week, Nick, but I'm not scared anymore, man.
I know that the fitness community is actually just buzzing a little bit. Same as there was a big run last week for UNXT squad. Not going to keep lasting. Everybody was given 100 fab points based on the value of the prizes they donated, right? So I know you guys donated a couple shredding sassies. There's been some Kurokis donated, a few VSPs. I'm going to be putting up a couple other things. There's some alien friends, but UNXT sent me 2 Dolce & Gabbana shirts and a Dolce & Gabbana sweater, probably worth like $3,200, $3,300. So just huge shouts to them. The winner of the UNXT Community League is going to be getting a UNXT shirt. The winner of the top community so far at Bush League sitting in first. And one thing I said, if Bush League, my own team, ends up winning this tournament, those prizes are going to end up sitting in a reserve. We'll give them away in a future tournament if someone else wins it. Obviously, they're going to be going out. But first place in that top community is going to be getting a sweater from UNXT, which is
nice.
We're going to be doing another giveaway for the shirt along the way. But that was they had a big run, so that's pretty cool. The people playing, you guys need to rally and start pulling it because your community member, you're at the top. They're doing the work, so you guys got to rally and help them keep that pace and then make those prizes worthwhile. Give them some love, give them some shills. That's what it's all about. Because I want to get into kind of how we're running this league. Obviously, these teams are all competing against each other, but you see the 2 rows of points, right? 1 row of points is all the fantasy points they're getting. So all 12 members of each team, their points are being combined and going up into that leaderboard. So if you come down here, you can go look as the weeks go and see, how you can see the standings between the different teams. You can go to any one of these leagues, see who's playing who. We can give a shout to Rancho and Jacoby, both the top 2 who were in the stage today, top 2, first 2 callers. They're playing each other in the Shredding Sassy League. Jacoby first, Rancho was second. I think the winner of that match should win something. I think we're going to send him a case of local weather. Shouts of local weather. I think whoever wins the match this week between Rancho and Jacoby, they're our first 2 callers. Local weather, they're the special premier drink of the day. I think we're going to send a case out to whoever wins that. You'll love to see it. As long as the algo's right, we're Bush League. I don't know if the text dialed in. As long as that's actually the matchup, you might have to confirm on mobile after this, which you don't have on you right now. But as long as that's the matchup, our first 2 callers. Oh, it is. We're getting hundies. If we can we pull this up? Can we get another hundy Rancho or 2? We're just gonna want to see if we can get there we go. You can see that hundy will pull up on the screen there eventually. You'll love to see it. Big hundy from Rancho. So that's the matchup. Winner that's gonna get a case of local weather. So that's gonna be.
I love it. That's a good giveaway.
I like it. So that's what we'll get buzzing. We'll get that rolling. But like I say, you can come to any one of these communities. What I want to do with this is kind of turned into a marketing tactic, right? I want the sports world to be able to come here and see these Web3 projects, see why they should be involved in it, see the benefit of maybe owning one of these tokens and coming and getting into our fantasy leagues for free and doing all kinds of fun, different stuff, right? Because you click on any one of these, you can see guys got their characters set. It's pretty cool. And we really want to just kind of grow this and integrate it and obviously try to work with Sleeper one day would be really, really cool. But all those points go up there. And then the big thing that kind of sets us apart is we got our tribe rewards leaderboard. And if that's pulled up on there right now, because I'm over on the other screen, but I think it's popping up here. And there's an all-time leaderboard on this. And I'm just going to switch our view here for a second. Oh, no, not that one. Let's go let's go this one. There's an all-time leaderboard you can see right over here. We're going to get on the side. And what happens is anytime you're interacting with Bushleague Media, Bushleague Sports, my account, or Bam Bam Fitness, you're getting points in this leaderboard ranking. And if you're in one of our fantasy leagues, every single Sunday, those points on this Tribal Words leaderboard turn into fab. So anyone who plays fantasy, you start your season, a fab league, sometimes you get a certain amount of money budget, you buy your players throughout the year. What we're doing is adding another layer on that, where when you're interacting and promoting and actually trying to help grow the projects and the businesses you're involved in, you're seeing instant rewards and fab in your league each week. You get to turn that into buying your players, and that's something pretty cool. And then what we're also doing is using this all-time leaderboard, because like I said, if you look, we got the weekly that resets every Monday. You can see, Rancho is in first. Bushleague Media, the media.
Why am I in 10th? Oh,
third.
terrible.
You are slacking. I'm in 7th in my own thing. That's absolutely.
Beaner, look at Beaner sitting there right under
Bushleague Media. I guess our own media team has been buzzing this week. Let's go. You'll love to see it. But this all-time leaderboard, that's going to determine what kind of coins you can get. So if we go through here, everybody who wins the league is going to be able to win one of our gold tokens. So if you look to the top, you're going to see those gold tokens spin. And those gold tokens are going to give you access to a very rare mint portal machine. Once we do our mint, you're going to get a guaranteed rare Bush League membership with a 1-year free trial to Bam Bam Fitness. So it's pretty cool. So anybody who wins the league is going to get one of those. Anybody who's in the top 10 in this leaderboard is going to get a toonie. You can see that energy toonie. It's going to be the rarest thing we release in that collection. The collection is eventually going to release tokens that'll give access to, like I said, our fitness company, our Bush League Sports Leagues, and all kinds of different stuff. But this token, top 10 on the leaderboard, as well as whoever wins in the top community in the Friends Fantasy League, they're all going to receive this toonie. They're going to be the first people into the mint portal able to access this toonie. Anybody who's finishing beyond that, from 11th on, they're going to get access to one of our loonies, like I was just saying there. From 11th all the way to 50, as you can see, we go through leaderboard. If your name's on here, love to see it. If it's not, well, you better get working. King Fod at number 42. Let's see it. Love to see it. That's our boy. We got a little bit of action happening from our boy King Fod in the Mischievous Maxis League. But anyways, all the way up to number 50 here, ending with Miss Eth Blonde over in the VSP League, if I am correct.
Yep, you're correct.
We could be absolutely buzzing here. Those top 50 are going to also receive one of those loonies you see spinning at the top. Beyond the top 50, the next, I'm not sure how many yet. That's, I guess, 40, 11 to 50, 40. Beyond that, from 50 to about 110, they're going to be receiving one of our silver tokens in that reward system. That's going to give them access to our silver machine, 10% chance at a rare token, 3-month free membership to Bam Bam Fitness. And again, every one of our actual tokens when we release them, discounts to multiple different projects, multiple different things. So we're looking forward to releasing that. So make sure you're kind of, coming, interacting. I think it's going to be a fun layer. I don't know what you think, but I'm sure you see the potential for it, maybe even for Sassy in the future, like next year when we can have it. So promoting Sassy gets you points in this. I think it'd be a really cool thing to just introduce that and use it as a marketing tool. Because obviously you're the community manager over there, and you guys are a big part of the tournament. So I love seeing it and getting your opinion on what's going on with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's great. And I think what's really cool is that we're seeing other communities interested in joining in the future. We've had a great year, have had a lot of participation from a lot of communities, but even more communities want to be involved now. So it'll be exciting to bring in new communities next year and see how you can grow this thing out, and we can continue to talk about it here on Thursday nights. We're going to keep this thing going, baby. Even in the off season, we're going to be talking hockey, football, baseball. I guess football's over. So baseball, soccer, everything else. We'll be here. UFC, having fun. So yeah, man, stoked for it. 100%.
Yeah, no. So obviously any interactions with that is just, helping us grow, helping us be able to bring forth this project, grow these fantasy leagues, and do a lot more cool stuff with it. So shouts to everybody else, anybody who's ranking beyond that, you're going to have access. Oh, shouts to Farouk folding up in the leaderboard, as well as Bull Rush Football. We got all kinds of action happening on the leaderboard. AJV from VSP, you'll be buzzing here. We'll see if anybody can see where everybody ends up landing in the end of this leaderboard. But you love to see it. Love to see all the people you're supporting. Sometimes you don't even really realize how many people are supporting you. It's easy to get down.
That's cool, man. There's Canna Buddies. Got some Canna Buddies there at 121.
Yeah, you love to see. You see all the homies actually out there spreading. Jimmy Grow, one of the first people that kind of helped me look into some dev work on the back end. Travel, huge out to him. He's in my dynasty league. Love you, you beauty. Absolutely enjoyed my time with you in Denver. You're an absolute legend. Football game's basically wrapped up. I know we've been chatting about this for a minute, but I just want to make sure everybody knows what we got going on because I think it's really fun. I'm really proud of what we've been building. Pretty much all the art created by my little brother. A lot of these drawings and stuff for Friends Fantasy done by my friend Suburban. She's awesome. She's a nice local artist. And just, come over to our site, check it out, see what you got going on. I'd love for you guys to kind of catch a glimpse into our world, see what all we're doing, and along the Bush League journey. It's been pretty fun. And then I don't know, anything you want to throw in or add to that?
No, man, I'm just about to crack another local weather, man. I'm sorry. I don't know if Rancho is going to get a case if he wins. I don't know if Jacoby's going to get one. Like at this rate right now, I'm going to be burning through them all.
Don't drink us out of house and home here, buddy. I mean, you got to save a few for when I get down there. You can't.
I'm stoked, man. I'm stoked to get you all in the snowboard bag. You're going to bring a snowboard bag, and I'm going to take you to the airport and like film you going through security with your snowboard bag full of local weather drinks. Like,
are you going to be the first official like Bush League film crew? Like we're going pro. Like we're gonna record each other and become.
I'm gonna have one of the backpacks with like the strap that comes over, where you know what I mean. Do they still hold it like this? I don't know if they hold it like this anymore. I think it's more like that, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure. But yeah, no. So anybody, if you got any questions, again, you can always scan the barcode in the top. If you're missing it, pause it, scan it. You can hit it anytime. You can always grab that. You can hop in the Discord, ask any questions. Obviously, please head over to our site, bushleaguemedia.com or bushleaguesports.io to go directly to the page. And the one last thing I wanted to get into before we roll off that page and into our live reactions here with Rancho. I know you've been waiting for us with an hour, so we really appreciate that. But one last thing I want to get into is our free DFS league. Anybody who has been in our Discord or hasn't, we got what we call the playoff house. And anybody who wins one of our weekly DFS leagues gets to come hang out in the playoff house. And that means that you're going to get to play in a tournament at the end of the year for a whole bunch of prizes, a lot of VSP partnerships, fitness memberships, all kinds of different things. So I'm really looking forward to that. So all you got to do is at any time, you can just hop on in to our Discord. There's going to be a link in there. We usually post it most weeks. You can join the league and you don't have to click the link again. Every week you can enter from there on out. It's hosted on DraftKings. Make sure it's legal in your area. And as long as it is, come hop in the Bush League Discord, hop in the league. Winner every week gets a trip into the Bush League playoff house. That winner, only 18 people can make it. There's been a couple people that have won twice already, so we're already down to 15, 16 that are going to make it into the house. And at the end of the year, we're going to have a 4-week tournament throughout the NFL playoffs, and the highest combined total through those 4 weeks is going to take home a boatload of prizes. There'll probably be a local weather case for them and all kinds of different things going on. So really looking forward to where we can take that. And have you been playing? You've been slacking? What have you been doing? You've been getting.
I've been slacking, man. No, I've been slacking. I've been watching though. I've been watching from afar. I've been seeing who's winning. I saw DK pulled it out the other week, and he made it to the final table per se. So yeah, stoked for the people that are getting that. I'm gonna let you guys have it. Maybe I'll jump in the final week here. Score my spot a seat at the final table. But yeah, stoked to see it happen, man. It's fun. It's definitely fun. It's a little extra that you're doing, and I love it, man.
Yeah, well, everybody make sure you get in the Discord, get your chance to hop in that playoff house. When we're in the Discord, I should be throwing the Discord link up in the corner. You can hop in there anytime and find your way into this beautiful little house. Stay tuned at the end of the show. You're going to learn a little something about this house. My little brother put a little bit of work into this. There's more than meets the eye, and there's some cool stuff that's going to come in through our media project in the future. So I'd stay tuned to that. But
I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. Almost deleted the logo. We didn't want to do that. I just clicked the wrong button. But really looking forward to doing all this, playing fantasy sports with my friends. It's something I love. That's why I'm here doing the show, because I want to talk fantasy. I want to help people with that. I think the show, we're not really too fantasy in this one. We really hit it home Sunday mornings. You can join us live any Sunday, live on X. It's a live audio show. Come ask anything you want. And speaking of which, we might even have to bring up our buddy. I think it's time we let Rancho back on the stage, see what he has to say, get a live take from our boy, and kind of get into a few things. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, let's bring him up. I'm interested to see how he's doing, see how confident he is in his matchup this week against Jacoby.
Nice. I love it. Let me see.
I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you. So, while you're bringing them up, my Thursdays, my daughter's volleyball's over, but now it's basketball season here in Texas, and she made the basketball team. But it was a pretty interesting experience, to say the least. But looks like you got it up and running. Rancho, you there, brother?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna unmute the stage there. And obviously, we had a few other listeners. I guess everybody bored them to death with our Bush League takes, but we're down to the main man. Love to have you. Thank you for being our technically second caller. You were right in the lineup. You were right in the queue. But thank you for being the first person to stick through the entire show. For that, I wish you a tiny little bit of extra luck over that MFer that had to leave. But I say that politely because people got families, people got things to do. There's no pressure to be here. We love it and appreciate it. You just better find some time to listen to it, even if it's on the shitter later. But anyways, Rancho, what do you got to say? What are your thoughts on the game that just went down?
Oh man, I love the extra little love there. But pretty good game. I mean, injuries played a huge role tonight. So we'll see what happens going forward. But great show, guys. Stoked to hear about that little local weather giveaway you're going to run between us. Adds all that more pressure. It was already high stakes going against Jacoby, but that's all the little pressure we need.
I love it. Well, I mean, it's the least we can do, right? Local weather. They put up with my bullshit, and then they sent us out 45 cases. So that's pretty legendary of them. You guys tune in. First ever 2 callers that help us test out this live show. And honestly, we're about to revolutionize some shit, baby. Look at this. This is working.
I think Jacoby's still listening, too. He's watching you guys, man. He made a post about it already.
Oh, baby, let's go.
On the other stream.
Let's go. But I mean,
shout out.
It worked good, though. I'm loving it. You can hear him good sleep. It's coming in on your end. Like, have we pulled this off?
Yeah, it worked. I'll tell you what, I was real worried. The first time we tried this, that I might have been under the influence a little bit of a few beverages, and we could not get it figured out. And this was like right when we started the show, right when we were going to start. Our whole plan was to do it this way, and we couldn't get it working. Glad we have it working now. And dude, Rancho. Hope you can bring home the local weather drinks.
Well, yeah, I mean, and just, in case you are watching on video, which I can't see, and I should learn how to see it, and that's something we'll invest in so that we can interact with our viewers that are interacting on the live stream. At the same time, though, we're Bush League. Nobody's helping us on the back end. So if you're in the live stream, oh, man, they probably can't be in the live stream and in this. Okay, so we got to figure out how to interact with them MFers that are in the live stream, too. That's the least you can do. But, Jacoby, if you're over there, then I give you just as much power as Rancho, and I hope you both win, and I love you both equally. But if you're not, then I hope the guy who stayed the longest wins. Okay.
Jacoby's so hard to talk trash to because he's so nice. I struggle because I do talk smack to him sometimes, especially in spaces. He's been a godsend in the sassy spaces. He's been my primary co-host lately, just crushing it. Doing whatever he can for the sassy community. He's one of our community moderators. Really hard to talk smack to because he's such a nice guy. But yeah, Rancho, you're still here. Jacoby's out there, in the ether. Who knows what he's doing? Maybe he's watching us. If he's watching us, he could just drop us a comment on, I think, any of the services, and we should see it live in our StreamYard app. We should see it over there, and I don't see any comments. So I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot that does that give us all our comments from all the things we're streaming to? I guess it should, hey? I'm not sure, but if it does, cool. If not, either way, we appreciate you all love. But what are your thoughts on the game tonight? Obviously, just a big whooping from the Ravens. Were you watching it, Rancho?
Yeah, I was watching. Yeah, the Ravens looked back on form. Lamar looked good again, running around, using his legs. So he put up a lot of fantasy points. Luckily, I have him tonight going against Jacoby. So
how many fantasy points did he?
Points.
How many fantasy points did he put up?
23 and change.
I'll take it.
Almost 24.
I ended up with him and Mahomes in a league, and I benched him for Mahomes. So hopefully Mahomes will take 24. Let's see.
Rancho, let's do a deal live on air for Tua. I know you got Tua. Who are you looking for? Like, can we talk? I'm looking for a QB. Yeah. Need a QB1. I got Russ Wilson this week. He's in.
Kamara for who? What do you guys got happening?
I need a QB. He's got
Trevor.
Well, you guys work it out in the back end, you guys can dial one in, or if you can hit one up on the spot, maybe that's something we'll have in the future. We'll get a trade segment going. We'll have the sleeper app pulled up. I'll be able to navigate through a nice
hot
trade.
Hot seat trades.
Yeah, if you come up on stage, we'll like force you into a trade, and if you don't, we'll pick you up or something.
I have such a hard time making trades. Such a hard time.
I love trades. I live for trades. I don't even know if I like playing fantasy. I just like drafting and trading. I just like the thrill of it. I don't even care about the rest. I just want to trade. I don't know why. I just love it. Anything else you fellas want to get into? I know I wouldn't mind covering a little bit of hockey, maybe a little bit of UFC, but we got a guest here. Our first guest. We got to see what he wants to get into. He's laughing. Why is he laughing? What's he laughing about?
I'll say, Rancho, it's tough for me, and we got to maybe figure out a cadence with people on stage, because I don't want to step on Rancho. It's hard to kind of know when he's speaking and when he's not going to speak. I guess you would do that in a space anyway if you weren't raising hands and you were just kind of running one of those stages. But I definitely don't want to step on him, so we'll have to kind of figure out how to manage it in the future. Maybe I'll just shut up. Maybe I just don't talk.
Just don't talk. No, I'm kidding. I'll give you what should our secret hand signal be?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we need something. I got a bad stage manners, so.
Do I just flip my hair?
You guys need to let me know. Hit me
No,
on the back.
It's not you. We got to get our co-host in line here. You're okay. You're our first guest. You wait till we're famous, and we will tell all these MFers what the hell they interrupt us. But for now, we got you.
You're sitting in the good living room. You're on stage. You're our guest. You're sitting in the good living room. We took the plastic off the furniture for you.
Hey, you get the VIP pass. You're gold. You're gold now. But
Love it.
But I know Sleep. I really I know, like I say, I was coming down to visit you. Probably catch a Red Wings game in December. In the hockey world, want to touch on a couple of things. Obviously, Oilers team close nearby me. They're on a huge slump. They end up firing the coach, and then the boys, they've got a couple wins here, but
They won 3.
Big shuffle there. There's 3 in a row, and cool to see that going on in the hockey world. Edmonton kind of getting a little bounce back, a little spark of life. We'll see if it ignites anything with them.
Do we want Edmonton to win? I don't know. Like I would like Edmonton to win. I love hockey. I love
player in the NHL. He deserves to win something, right? I hate to see a kid that good not win something, right? Everybody, you see Crosby come in, eventually win. Ovechkin, maybe not winning the cup right away, but winning on a great team, always winning, always getting the playoffs. I guess Edmonton's got a playoff run or two that they've done okay, but I mean, they just haven't got there yet. And I would like to see them get there. And I don't know if Rancho, if you watch much hockey or not, or if you got a favorite squad, but Edmonton's not my favorite squad, but they're local. And I want to see the Canadian kid and the Canadian team do the Canadian thing. That's what I want to see. Nope, he ain't talking. You're a go.
I'm good.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, it's very interesting. It would probably help if Edmonton's goaltending wasn't Swiss cheese. If they weren't minus 12 with 2 of the best scorers in the NHL. Minus 12.
You could call me up and I would put on a better performance. But and I don't just say that like I actually am a goalie. I might actually put on a better performance. Who knows?
Yeah, it's sad, right? I agree. They were. I mean, before they fired their coach, they were second to last in the league, I think, or at least second to last in their division. It's not looking good. They pulled off 3 wins. I like how they got Paul Coffey in there as the assistant coach. Paul Coffey, old school, love him. Pittsburgh Penguin for sure. I remember Paul Coffey as a kid playing. That he was, Paul Coffey, Joey Molin, all those guys on the on the Penguins back in the day. So love that, and I agree. Would like to see McJesus get some hardware. So maybe not this year. It's Dallas's year, but other than that, I'd like to see something out of McJesus for sure.
Nice, love it. And then obviously I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing the Red Wings dust your stars when they get down there, And obviously that might have to be part of the game. We're probably going to have to try bring a couple cans of local weather to the game, maybe crush one or two outside the stadium. We won't get them through the door, but we'll get them to the door. See what we can pull off.
We should film all kinds of stuff. I'll take the day off work, so it's the game's Monday.
We'll go skateboarding. We'll go skateboarding.
Yeah,
and shit. Sure. I'll come down for the weekend. I'll come down on like Friday or something. I got to get a taste of the local skate park. I got to get a taste of the rink. I got to get a taste of the local food. And those are the things I enjoy. Is there a football game in the vicinity of a week or two there? Because if there is, I should align that. If there was like a Sunday football game, we should you don't have to, but we should drag the fam out to a game or something. It'd be kind of cool.
So, yeah. So I do want to be clear that I do have a family, so I will have family duties to attend to. Actually, my daughter's in a soccer tournament, I think, that weekend, but we can make it work. We can figure it out. There's actually a skate park right by one of the fields.
I'll be Uncle Tyrone. I'll come hang out.
There you go. I'm right now pulling up the schedule for that week.
But anyways, Rancho, what are your thoughts? You hitting any of the events Shredding Sassy's got lined up later in the year? I know they're going to be doing an event out at East Denver and maybe one out at Tahoe. I'm going to be trying to make it out to those. Are you thinking about hitting any of them up, Rancho? What do you got going on, buddy? I think we lost him. I think
no worries.
Our guest.
No worries. So Rancho, we have talked. So Rancho actually was one of the few. Do you know what my issue is? So I keep pulling up NFL.com, and as soon as I pull up NFL.com, that pulls like so much bandwidth, I guess, because when I do that, everything slows down on my computer here. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna look. We're gonna see if the Cowboys are in town that week. If they are in town, we'll get some tickets and we'll go. But Rancho was one of our community members that made it to the Shred Fest event in 2023 this year for 2023 Shred Fest at Kingvale Mountain Resort in Tahoe. Rancho was up there. So Rancho is not too far away. I believe down there in Rancho. Sorry if I butcher this, but I believe you're down there in Fresno. So yeah, we'd be stoked. And I actually think Rancho was thinking about East Denver as well. East Denver. Our event is the first week of March. We had the East Denver, and then following East Denver will be at one of the nearby mountains. I don't think anything is finalized yet, but we're looking at Breck, we're looking at Vail, we're looking at Copper, and going to do a whole event at the mountain. Here we go. Who's this? That's
just me. We're rolling some background clips as I was getting a little snowboard and we show some sassy. No, it's just nice to see what you guys are doing. Always doing some events and having a little fun. So you guys are always up to some cool stuff over there at Sassy, and it's cool to see your community come out and support this show. I really appreciate it every week. So thank you for that. Appreciate all of you.
Man, we've done some really cool things lately, and one thing I'm really proud of is we have sponsored a youth snowboard team out in Minnesota. So the Minnesota Select Snowboard Club is a snowboard team that just started, snowboarders 13 and under on the competitive snowboard scene, doing half pipe, doing park, rail jams in Minnesota on the regional circuit. We're sponsoring the team, 6 riders, 6 competitions, paid for their competition entries for the entire year. They're going to get a load of shredded content for us, and we're stoked just to kind of give back and support the kids. Support the local communities and really cool thing that we can do. Maybe we'll get some national podiums out of it. Those kids will rip it up, and we'll see some Sassy sponsored riders on some podiums. So that would be cool. So that just happened this week, man. I'm really excited about it.
Nice. I love to hear it. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And Rancho, if you're there, feel free to just pop up and say hi anytime, and I'll quiet the co-host down. You're welcome to give a babble. You stuck with us for a whole hour 20. We're going to be probably rolling the show out in 5:10 here. So we really appreciate you. Really appreciate anybody that's tuned in or anybody that's watching it back on demand later. Again, Facebook, YouTube, X, catch us anywhere. And you can stay tuned with what we're doing. And we're always yapping or up to something. I know one thing I got pinned up to the top 2 I'll touch on real quick, but we were talking about hockey a second ago. I borrowed the Mighty Ducks set from my buddy the other not long ago. And, Mighty Ducks 1, 2, and 3. You get the Flying V. It's a classic. Right? Back in the 90s, I remember watching that as a kid. I don't even know what years the 3 movies are. I'm not I'm that dialed in on it. But you can see it. It's pinned up. You go to the X phase. I got the picture of it pinned up to the top. But I borrowed that from my buddy, right? And it comes in. It's a box set, right? So you get the 3 DVDs. So I watched one. I can enjoy it. And probably allegedly maybe really baked and enjoying it. Kick it back to the old childhood. And a night or two later, I watch number 2, and I'm like, oh fuck right now. I'm getting back in the vibe. I want to watch number 3. I pull out the fucking box set. Number 3, my buddy, he's got. Fuck, there's a porn in it. It's not even number 3. It's like Mighty Fucks, like instead of Mighty Ducks. It's some all sample porn. I call just laughing. I call him right away. I'm like, hey, like what's this DVD? He's like, oh, he's like, I was looking for that. He's just we couldn't find it. We never did find D3. But I got a box set of I got 2 DVD. He doesn't know where he put the actual one, but it was a porn he was looking for all these years, not the D3. But man, I just couldn't stop laughing.
All right. Well, first off, can we be honest that D3 is the worst Mighty Ducks movie of the 3? So you probably got a better film inside that box set than the D3 movie.
Yeah, like I don't know what gets us canceled, but at least I could, at least I get a tug to that.
All right. Here we go. What best Mighty Ducks movie? Best Mighty Ducks movie. I'm gonna count to 3. I'm gonna count down from 3. 3, 2, 1, 0. We say it at the same time. Best Mighty Ducks movie. 1, 2, or 3. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1, 2. You didn't do it. What?
What do you mean? I did that one.
Yeah, but we didn't. It was at the same time, Z's.
Yeah, we
did.
It's on recap. You can clip it. It was the same time. You were like 3, 2, and I said 1.
Okay. Maybe. All right. Maybe.
You were 2, and it was like it's on video.
You think number 1's the best? Man, number 2, like Team USA versus the world. I guess you're from Canada. So you're like, what the hell? Like, Team Canada.
Head over to the stream. You can tell us who won, who lost. But I mean, nobody wins or lose. But I mean, I said the one I want. I wasn't going to pick the same. It doesn't matter. I wasn't changing what I was picking.
I know. True. Okay. You're like one of those guys that plays rock, paper, scissors and waits for them to throw, and then you throw just so you can win?
Absolutely not, because if you go in our Discord, you can buy one of these mint tokens through playing in our Coinum economy game, and one of the games you can play is actually rock, paper, scissors, and I must always pick first, and then the computer picks second. Thank you very much, sir. But no, I just play on wit, baby. I play on pure heart and energy. I ain't waiting for you. Okay, who do you think you're dealing with on the other end?
It's always mind games. Rock, paper, scissors mind games are the best. You know what I mean? Especially after the first hand and you see what they throw first, and you just mind fuck them, you know? I think that we're all over the place right now. I want to go back to Mighty Ducks. So number 2 is my favorite, Team USA versus the world. I guess if you're from the world and not Team USA, I could see how that would not be your favorite. It's interesting they don't have a Canadian team. You would think the Canadians would mop everybody up. You know, the Iceland team is like the monsters, but Iceland's like this big.
Hey, but they're at Iceland. That's hockey's their sport. You know, they're kind of like Canada. That's frozen places. Hockey's our thing, man. Half our year's frozen, baby.
What I was going to say is, I mean, you got to have. Oh, Russia is in there. Russia beats Iceland to give them that one loss. Russia upsets Iceland. Oh man, I forget. It's like a newspaper article. Man, I know too much about Mighty Ducks. Having kids is great. You get to watch all these shows over again. I can't wait till my kids are a little bit older so I can watch like the Adam Sandler movies from when I was in my teens, like Big Daddy and Happy Gilmore, and laugh with my kids watching those movies. Those are some monster movies.
Nice. Yeah, no, I hear you. And again, I want to give a shout out to everybody for tuning in today. I think the show's been going pretty smooth. I'm loving it. But the one last thing I wanted to touch on before we roll on out of here, just UFC 295 last week. Really enjoyed that. Obviously, John Jones had to step out for an injury, so he didn't get the fight. That sucked. I really want to see John Jones battle, but where she goes, hopefully he's in there again soon, and we get to see that fight. I'm really looking forward to that one. And then Alex Pereira with the TKO win.
Early stoppage or no?
I can't. No, like not at all. Like I mean, as far as I was concerned, absolutely not. I mean, I think he was basically buckled on the first one when he had him down on the side. Couple elbow smashes to the head. I'm 100% confident that the only thing we were going to see was like 3 or 4 more smashes to the face before the ref had to call it anyways. I mean, he basically dropped them. Yeah, he battled it in there. Those elbows to the side of the face were you're done. And he dropped because he was out. And I mean, Pereira's on him in full mount. It's UFC. He's about to beat his head in. The ref literally he did the right thing, because the only thing that's going to happen is 3-4 more hits to the head, in my opinion. And I don't know if you watched the post-fight interview. Yuri basically literally said, Yeah, I was out. And so I love to see that from the fighter, at least being honest. Because,
yeah.
So there's no freaking debate, man. He saved that guy 4 or 5 punches in the fucking skull from a dude right on top of him, and it's the end of story, no debate.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree, and I didn't even think at the time early stoppage until I started hearing everybody talking about it.
No, as soon as I said it, that guy's KO'd and he's about to just get pummeled. Like he was on full mount, knee on arms. Like the guy had it was crucifix pretty much. Like it was over. There was no chance. So I think it's a good stoppage. And then I want to give a shout to Dana. He announced today he's going to be doing an event at the Sphere. He'll be looking to do an event at the Las Vegas Sphere. Said he's going to put on the greatest sporting event in the history of the world, and I do not doubt it. Dana's always pulling shit off, always doing some great stuff. So I'm so excited to see what they can pull off in 2024 at the Sphere. And big shout to Dana for always giving us that entertainment. Thursday's football, Friday I'm like, what the hell? Saturday is UFC, Sunday is football, right? But I love my UFC, and I love that they have that every Saturday for the most part. So shouts to them, and really enjoy watching it. And those are some good battles last week.
Yeah, absolutely. And you had it in your highlight or your intro, Dana White. Why would you doubt me?
Hey man, that's my spirit, baby. We're making it. That's what Bushleague's about. We got 7 people that tuned into the show. Maybe we got 2 people that are calling guests. Don't you doubt me, MFers. Me and my homie Trav No Sleep here are coming. When are you going to stop? We love what we're doing. We hope that everybody else can see the passion in what we're doing, and hope to be able to do something fun. And that's where hopefully we can grow something really cool with the token communities as well. And as we grow, bring them with us. That's what half this is going to be about. So really looking forward to everything we can do together, and really enjoy doing the show with you every week. It's been really, really fun.
Heck yeah, man. Let's run it back next week. Next week's Thanksgiving. What are we going to do? It's American Thanksgiving.
Shit about the American Thanksgiving. You idiots should switch it to October. That's when it is. The Pilgrims were there in November. You guys are switching all day a month.
What are we going to do? We're going to have to figure something out.
Well, we want to switch it so we can have a shopping event in November. Screw you guys. The Pilgrims are here in October. I don't know what you're doing. So I have no sympathy for American Thanksgiving. When is it? Is it? Well, it's Thursday.
Thursday.
Football games. What do you mean? I guess what we can do. Here's what we'll do. Here's what we can do. Because your wife will dump you. I can just do the show myself if I need to next Thursday. Maybe it's a little shorter. Maybe I'll find a guest. Maybe I can find a nice little Canadian pal. But I'll
call in.
I already know she's not going to maybe she'll let it happen because it's always on Thursday. It's a 50-50. But I bet you have things to do and you need to enjoy your family. So we'll just let you do that. But the deal is, if I let you off the hook, you got to come to the Sunday show. You got to come give us a nice little take. You got to tell us about your Thanksgiving.
That's a good deal.
Your trade-off. But
that's a fair trade-off. That's a fair trade-off.
And conversations, your family always comes first, 100%.
You do.
And without your family, you got nothing. Their family comes first, and if they're listening or they watch us back, I'm dead serious about that. We ain't here to change anything. You guys are the number one in our lives, and that's always going to come first. We're just trying to grind. I don't want to slave at my 9 to 5. I want to see my kids chasing dreams. I want to do something big, and I know you do too. And so when we're hustling and grinding, it ain't because I want to be away from families, because I want to build something big for them. And so just appreciate their support, and I know you do too. So we'll hash it out. We'll figure it out, but we'll make something happen for the viewers next Thursday. We'll try to get the Twitter fish rolling. Maybe you give me an extra few tweets throughout the week. Maybe we'll get a couple extra people to come chat with me. And maybe I'll just have a radio call-in extravaganza with my 3 listeners.
Let's do it. Man.
Just in time. So we figured it out, right? And again, one last shout to our man staying with us start to finish, Rancho G. Give him the shout. Go back to this in 2025 when we're the greatest sports show in the history and clip this MFer the whole show. Beauty.
I appreciate you, Rancho. Hey, TKB, thanks for having me here today. Again, we'll figure out next week. But all I got to close us out is follow shredit.tv. Follow us on TikTok. Follow Shredit on Instagram. Follow Shredit on X. Shredit.tv is what I want, where I want you to look. It is the up-and-coming action sports content platform. Is Rancho talking? Rancho's talking.
He's about to. We had him. So I was kind of like, let's let you finish your Sassy show, because I didn't want to interrupt the Sassy show. I love the Sassy fam. But we got a Sassy who seems like he's got some closing words for us. We gotta let him have it. No, he wasn't talking. I seen the unmute and I was like, ooh, he's trying. And I, as a good host, want to give him his chance.
Rancho, you got to go back and watch TKB's hand signals to me because I was like I can't steal second. I tried to steal second. I couldn't steal. There was nowhere to run.
Rancho, stage is yours.
Oh man, I love it. Thanks, guys. No, good time, good show. Thanks for having me up here, giving me some time to talk, chat with you guys. It's always fun. Yeah, you guys are talking some hockey or I don't know, something about ice and skating. I don't know, dude. I'm from California. I stepped away for a second. Sorry about that, but I've been here. Come back.
No, that's
Finish
good. That's
strong.
good. We got it. You gotta, ice hockey's pretty big in California. Wayne Gretzky basically made your state famous. So you should, probably go check them out and check out a game.
I think I've seen like 3 ice rinks my entire life.
Nice. I'm gonna come down to LA sometime in the near future. I got a really good friend who's there. My buddy Hot Dog used to be on the Jason Ellis show. I'm gonna be down there hanging out with him eventually. So I'll hit you up. We'll try to get out to a game one day.
Oh, that's pretty sweet, man. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Love it. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate you, man.
Thanks, guys.
Sweet. Well, no sleep. I know you probably got to get tucked in. She's near 11. We did a long show. That's the longest show we ran. But I just want to give a shout out. It went flawless. I didn't miss one video. I didn't miss one background change. Did you? Every background change flawless into the next scene. I mean, holy crap. I have a skill that I didn't even know I have. And I'm really proud of how that went. To be honest, I'm just going to give myself a little katook tonight. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being such a gracious person, carrying me through the scene changes when I need a little extra time and making this shit happen. It don't happen without you, baby. Otherwise, I'm talking to the wall. Wow. Actually, hold on. You better bring your A game because I got people now. You know what I mean? I got a listener.
Rancho's going to replace me. I'm getting replaced, Rancho. No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you crushed it. I love all the extra stuff that I can point to in the corners. With the side.
Discord link. Where is it?
Yeah, there it is. And it makes me think of like the YouTube videos that my kids watch. They're like, hey, wait, before we go on this Arctic challenge, I need everybody to smash the subscribe button, follow us, smash it, put a comment on what you like about.
That's what I gotta start doing. I gotta start bringing those vibes a little harder. Yeah, I like it. Gotta market this. Gotta market this stuff.
Anyway, hey, I appreciate you, man. Great show. We'll talk soon, man.
Cool. Well, yeah, stay tuned. I'll hit you up after the show for a quick sec. As always, I love you all. Thank you for being here. Bushleague Sports Episode 9 in the bag. We'll be back next week with whatever the hell we just discussed. We don't even know what's going to happen. It's going to be something cool, maybe not cool. Who's to say? Not really sure. But we look forward to it. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Thanks to everybody who's part of the Friends Fantasy League. Big shouts to local weather this week. 45 cases delivered to my buddy Trav. Big shouts to them. I can't wait to get down there, taste it, get over to the game, and see what happens. So until next week, I hope you guys win your fantasy leagues. I hope you come get all the Bush League takes you can handle. See us on Sunday. We'll get your lineup dialed in right before the morning show. And until then, stay Bush League, you beauties. Love yous.
From the bottom, ain't no half-stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half-repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half-stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half-repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. Tell them never question, dog, I'm sitting goat status. Eating chicken with my gin, smoking on some cabbage. Used to pedal on this
moment where you skate down the street and some shit for brains yells out of his window, "Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip! Do a kickflip!"
And house shoes, they know how the dogs do. Skinny, heavy pockets, the West OG. Came across the globe, say they don't know me. Been applying pressure from 8 to 24 like Kobe. Mr. Hall of Fame used to bend the corners with strollies. Had to lay the blueprint, they rolled out the carpet. Anything I wanna own, I got my own market. Blew this, blew that, everything beautiful. Still ain't sold my guns and I still ain't had to use them though. Was once a hard head, now I'm counting blessings. I made my own way, still they don't ask questions. From the bottom, ain't no half-stepping. I'm the dog, I made it through so they don't ask questions. Long Beach, and it ain't no half-repping. Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions.
This is some straight, hey.
This is, oh gosh.
I got thin to smoke it.
Once a dog, always a dog, so they don't ask questions. I can't name a thing that I didn't have step. From the streets to movie screens, been getting bags and checks. Get the solid, you won't hit me with no bad rep. Legendary Crippin' made it happen, and that's on the set. Still rolling on gold things, I'm a boss.
Go get it. What the fuck you waiting on, man? Let's go.
Blaming on my mom from all the tripping I see. Blaming on my grandpa, all the hustling.
Yes, sir.
Love it. Let's see you next week, baby. Let's go.